Okay guys, we're back with a little bit different project here. Today what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys a tutorial of Fusion 360, the CAD software that we have at the school that you would be using to design 3D models. Okay, and the project that we're going to be working on is a small spinning top that I just made the other day with my daughter. So I'm going to give you a quick tutorial of Fusion 360. One of the first things that we have to do here is select a plane to draw on. A plane is just a surface of a 3D object. So we're going to select a plane to start our drawing on. We're going to select this plane right here. Then we're going to go ahead and draw a line using some hotkeys here, which you're going to press on the keyboard um, a certain letter for a different tool. We do have menus up here at the top that show the different tools that we can be using, but I'm going to use the L key for line. So we're going to pick a point, we're going to drag up, and in that box there where it says 2.2 inches, I'm going to type 3 inches instead, and then hit enter. You can see that I've got my object line and then dimension lines, right? Don't get confused between the two. The darker, thicker line is my object line. Next, I'm going to click on the line. I'm going to use the circle tool, which is C on my keyboard. And I want the diameter of this circle to be 0.5 inches or a ½ inch. I'm going to use some tools to make things placed where I want them to be. I just use the coincident tool to make sure that circle is at the very top of my line. Next, I'm going to use the line tool again, and I'm going to make sure that my line is touching the outside edge of that circle. I'm going to make it 0.75 inches, excuse me, 0.5 inches. I'm going to make another circle using C on my keyboard. We're going to make that circle coincident with that line. I'm going to make another line using the L key on my keyboard. We're going to make that line 0.75 or 3/4 of an inch long. I need to make one more circle here at the edge. So C on my keyboard. And I'm going to place this one just kind of anywhere for now. Using my constraints, I'm going to make it tangent to that line that I just created, which means that it touches that line but doesn't cross it. Use the coincident tool again. I'm going to create a 3-point arc from the edge of my circle down close to the bottom of my spinner. We're going to make that tangent to the circle. That changed some things, so we're going to have to come back and edit a couple things here. But we'll continue on with making our arcs here. Next, I'm going to make another arc down at the bottom. So we made sure that that arc at the bottom is tangent to the first arc that we created. I'm going to draw another small little line and make the second arc tangent to that line as well. Remember, tangent means that a circle or an arc just touches a line. It doesn't cross it. Now, I did say that we've got a couple things to change here. So we're going to hit the T tool on my keyboard and trim a few things away. But if you can see that, some things changed in my model. Some things weren't perfectly constrained. They weren't held perfectly in place. So we're going to come back and we're going to edit a couple things here. I'm going to get rid of the circle and get rid of that line and recreate them in a little bit different way. What I'm using is the fillet tool, which allows us to create a very simple arc that is perfectly tangent to two surfaces. Click Finish Sketch. I'm going to use the Revolve tool to make this thing a 3D object. So I'm going to click those surfaces, select my axis that I'm going to spin it around, and there it spins right around, and we have a spinning top. Okay, guys? So really quick tutorial on Fusion 360. We will more than likely do some more in the next coming days. The last thing that we really need to make sure we do is save our work. Okay, we save it, and we'll catch you later, guys.